A mediocre lifestyle. Dan sits on the floor, hacking out a conspiracy theory. He's trying his fucking damnedest to impress Mark, who owns a blog or fucking something.
I've done it. Mark, I've done it.
You got your theory?
I found it. I hashed it out.
I knew your clever little brain would squeeze something good out. It's good?
Check it out. I've been working through the New Testament, figuring out how it influences and pushes history to where it is now, to a post-Hitler world. Hitler is your key, because Hitler was the first and last perfect evil. It's a recognizable punching bag for a reason. Now, the Bible has made many people do awful things, and Hitler hated Christianity, but it comes back down to Jesus and Jesus envy, which is a lot like penis envy, but with facial hair. Jesus was a mostly local boy who started scaring the old folks in charge. All of this Hitler imitated. But the Nazis had a twist. They didn't want Hitler persecuted, so they made him populist and reject the Bible. They loved the Bible, Mark. They loved it. I can prove their love of the Bible and how modern Christianity is in fact Nazism. How? Like I said.
Said where? That's your theory, that Christians are Nazis?
Yeah. I mean, it'll work better in print form and when you edit it.
I'm not editing that, Dan. That's fucking terrible.
It is not. It's grounded. The rejection of the Bible was a misdirection.
That doesn't go in my blog. I don't support your theory.
But your blog is full of weird things like this. This is totally your wheelhouse. Sure, my stuff may be a bit more crackpot than
That's
what you're...
just it. It's fucking crackpot. You sound like a desperate asshole stoner who vomits up garbage and expects someone to consider it good.
Fuck you. There's something here. There's so many direct connections between Hitler's ascent and Jesus' ascent. The Nazi rejection made no sense, and from there, I could construct a fucking doctorate, let alone a conspiracy theory for something you happen to have created. It has fucking nothing to do with the world right now. Don't act like it's based in intelligence. What you've created here is so stupidly detached from reality. Congratulations, Dan, because now you're just another moron shouting into the abyss. Fine. How should I fix it? Kill it. It's no good. You're not good. You spent 5 weeks and this is all you've come up with? 5 fucking weeks. I've watched you work every goddamn day when you're not working full-time at a job you hate. You've poured passion and creativity into something so stupid and pointless. It is goddamn embarrassing. I'm sorry you don't like it, Mark, but fucking help me out here. You said it yourself. I'm creative. There has to be a fucking kernel here. I am not screaming into the abyss. Somebody's going to hear me. Somebody's going to respond. What fucking lunatic is going to celebrate a theory connecting Hitler and Jesus? Someone daring? No. Daring people do things that are daring. You aren't daring anyone at all. You're scared. Right now, you're scared. What does that say? That I'm afraid you might start crying in front of me and rip the hairs out from my head because you are completely unhinged. Jesus, I've seen good stuff from you before. Where did this come from? The same fucking place. The same fucking place as my Tea Party thoughts. Exactly. You recognize the Tea Party. You recognize them right away. But it was grounded in modern times. It was fresh. It was new. It was exciting. It wasn't babble. This Hitler and Jesus shit is babble. Is this going anywhere? No, absolutely not. You've given me nothing to work with. You've created nothing of value, nothing of worth. You wasted mine and yours goddamn time for more than a fucking month now. And look at you. I can see it in your stupid, pathetic eyes. You're gonna keep this up. You're gonna keep this up. How long do you expect to delve into this terrible idea? It's a 9-week schedule. So much work for nothing. You know what? Fuck you, Dan. Anyone can make a fucking blog. Anyone can do. People do it all the fucking time. People get this attention for it all the time for stuff far worse than this. It doesn't matter if you write it well. And I know you can, though I can't see this Hitler in Jesus thing being coherent or sensible in the least. If what you're writing is fucking garbage, people will push you away. Whatever, if you don't want to support what I'm still going to work on for the next 4 weeks, that's fine. That's your fucking prerogative. Don't act like my lack of approval sits pretty with you. Of course I want your approval, you arrogant asshole. I'm fucking dying for your approval. I'm fucking begging for it. Is that what you wanted to hear? Do you want me to write a full fucking conspiracy theory about how everything I've worked on has been grounded in absolutely nothing but a frustrated craving for other people's validation? Sounds indulgent. But what's indulgent, Mark, is setting yourself up as an open, collaborative, and game for my theories, and then hoarding your resources like a nervous squirrel in a tree. Give me something I can sell and we'd be having a different conversation. But, sounds like you've made your decision. Sounds like you want to sell it yourself. So good luck with that. I don't need it. The work is good. Oh, right. Because everyone loves you, Dan. Isn't that right? Everyone's anxious to find out about Dan. Everybody's knocking down your doors these days. Because the Dan I know is a Dan whose brightest part of his week is when he actually recognizes that someone in his life can actually be considered a friend. You're a nice guy, Dan, but in this world, the one I've built, this lecture sucks. Leave it. Sit your ass down and leave it. All I've got is this. So I'm going to pick it up and I'm going to go. I'm taking my ball and I'm going home because I can promote my theories myself. I can see if Hitler and Jesus works myself, and I can sell it myself. Or I can shoot it down myself. And no one will hear you. You'll still just be screaming into the abyss. So enjoy all of that. Sounds totally fruitless and empty. So enjoy. Yeah, I intend to. You last word needing jackass.
End of play.